Good morning, everyone.
Hi there.
Welcome to day 29.
Oh, it's going by so fast. But very slow too.
Yeah. We had a good tent spot last night at Sulpher Springs Camp. And we had water, picnic table, and two other guys joined us later. But they weren't too close to us, so it was really good. We're on the trail by 4:30 this morning, trying to hit it a little early for the heat. We think it's going to get hotter, so. And we have like 23 miles we want to do today. What else?
I got nothing other than it's a beautiful day, and I can't wait to walk this trail with my beautiful wife.
Aww. So Sunset's shin has been hurting him for the last couple days.
Yep, so on the trail you hit a rock with your toe and then you stumble forward. I stumbled forward hard and came down hard on this leg, my left leg, and it's like, oh man, did I just break my leg? It hurt really bad, and it's been sore ever since. It feels like a shin splint with a little bit of muscle movement. I don't know if that makes any sense, but it's not going away like a shin splint does typically. We did 20 miles yesterday on it, and I got through it, but I'm in some pain, so I might need to take a day off or two and rest it and see how that does before I go see a doctor and see if there's something seriously wrong with it. But we'll see. We're 9 miles in today, and it's been giving me some problems. So
Yeah.
We tried to tape it, and that didn't really do anything. It kind of makes it feel a little more secure, I guess. But it's pretty much every step going downhill is painful. Uphill and flat is not so bad, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
I'd love to see a coral snake.
White red. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Cheers.
We are here in Acton. We had to get off the trail yesterday. Greg Shin, right after we posted that last little video clip, we took a long break, and after we started walking, it was worse than ever.
Yep.
You're like limping big time, and
I could barely make it down the hill, and it's pretty painful today. So we have a virtual doctor's appointment. There's a woman doctor named Morgan, goes by Blaze Physio.
Yeah, she's awesome.
And Chica used her before the trail to deal with some Morton's neuroma issues, and was really happy with the service. And so I got a call with her this morning to talk about what might be the issue and what the prognosis is. And the way it feels now, I can't imagine it not taking weeks to recover from, because I'm in severe pain. I've had shin splints before, and this does not feel like shin splints. This feels like something a little more deep and serious. So we'll see how that goes.
Yeah. So it's been pretty hard just kind of being in limbo yesterday and now, because we don't really know what's going on. It doesn't seem good, so it's just kind of demoralizing.
So we really have to make this decision of, okay, how long are we willing to hang out in a town to let an injury heal that would allow us to still finish the trail and get back on. So we're not sure where we're at on that. So
yeah, the problem is we don't have a lot of time. We're kind of cutting it close as we were. So
yeah, I mean, we could always flip, but yeah, it's yeah, a mess.
We'll wait for the doctor visit and then see what decisions we can make. On another note, we've received some more virtual trail magic.
And it came at the perfect time yesterday when I was so depressed. I mean, you guys don't see the real emotions all the time on the videos, because they don't come across, because we don't really show you at our lowest. But yesterday I was pretty down in the dumps, and out of the blue we received
Sherpa Al.
Thank
you so much. He's a shuttle driver.
He's
in
the Sherpa Al, the hiker's pal. He's a shuttle driver out of Franklin, and just a great guy.
Yeah.
And provides a wonderful service for all the hikers coming in and out of Franklin.
Yeah. Thanks, Sherpa Al.
Thanks.
And Pete and Steph. Our besties, our pals from Franklin, they knew we were hurting yesterday and down in the dumps, and they sent us some money to have some drinks last night.
Yes.
It was really nice. And we had ice cream sundae too, which is really good.
That's right.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
We'll keep you posted.
Like along that ridge?
Not really. When I get, I don't know, 3/4 of the way down, I can kind of feel it. But it's not painful. No, it seems like the pain is on either side of that.
Okay.
What's your name?
Caroline.
Caroline. That's so great.
Can't really tell what I'm doing, but I'm lifting my left foot up and creating resistance with my right foot. And doing that until I feel pain, and then relaxing. Doing this for a total of 2 minutes, various repetitions. And this, Blaze gave me a series of 4 different exercises to do. This is one of them. The other is like calf raises, and then just various stretches. So this one is kind of a stretching exercise, and I really dislike it. Basically, I pull forward on my foot, and then I lift it up. The reason I don't like it, number one, is there's quite a bit of pain and inflammation here, but the tendonitis creates a very weird feeling in my leg. It's like sandpaper going back and forth. And every time I lift my foot up, in addition to pain, I feel that scraping, and it just, it's not pleasant. But you got to do what the doctor orders, right?
Sunsets is doing a lot of resting for his leg. How's it feeling, babe?
Still hurts. It hurts even when I'm just laying here, so not great. Anytime I move my foot, and then obviously when I walk on it, it's still quite painful. Day 4.
Day 4 of rest. Bummer. Hey everyone.
Good morning.
We are here to tell you
We're done.
we're done. We've decided to terminate our hike. Sunset Shin you've been resting for like 5 days now.
Yep.
And
Yeah, so I used Blaze Physio.
who's awesome.
Yeah, Dr. Morgan is wonderful. She worked me through a bunch of exercises to work through, basically diagnosed me as having tendonitis as well as severe muscle strain. I don't know if we ever mentioned exactly how I injured my leg, but basically I was going down an incline. I tripped on a rock and all my weight fell forward onto my left leg. And at that point, I thought, oh my gosh, I could break my leg doing this. And then after that, a day later, I could barely walk on it. 5 days removed with doing exercises and absolutely no hiking. It's still painful to walk without a backpack on flat surfaces. And really, I think it boils down to I don't have the inclination to work through the pain needed to keep hiking and recover on trail. And because of that, we wouldn't have the time we need to finish it. We just can't hang out in a hotel for, 2 weeks.
At a time, yeah.
And so, we start each trail as a couple. I think there's some definite advantages to hiking as a couple. We can pump each other up. But obviously you have 2 times the amount of people that can get injured. And we decide at the beginning of each trail, if one person gets injured, whether or not the other person wants to continue without. And I think on this one we decided we were both can get off trail if something happened to take one of us off.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't even talk about it. That's just our stance. We're hiking as a couple. I'm not going to stay out here without him, so
anyway.
But I guess I could. I'm just kidding.
I think in all, for me, I am comfortable with the decision. I'm bummed. We spent probably a year and a half studying the PCT, saving up money for this trip.
Researching, organizing, planning.
Yeah, and it just can be dashed.
It's a real bummer.
It is.
We're both really down about it still.
But at the same time, I think it's the right decision. I don't think that we could stay indefinitely on trail trying to work through an injury that seems like it's going to be a long-term issue if I continue hiking on it. That's the thing. I mean, maybe if we reduced our mileage down to 5 or 10 miles a day for a while, I don't know, but
we just don't have the time to do that with our time frame and our schedule.
And especially the way the PCT is in the desert, it's really not conducive to short miles because you have to go water source to water source and town to town, and they're a lot further than 5 or 10 miles between each other. Mm-hmm. Anyway, so that is the bummer news.
That is, yeah. So thank you everyone for following us, and we did have a really good time. The 418 odd miles we did. We had a blast being out here on the PCT. It was a really good experience. The trail is totally different than the Appalachian Trail, And if anyone wants further videos on like the differences between the PCT and the AT, we're happy to do that because there's a ton of differences. And we just really enjoyed being out on the West Coast and just seeing what it's like out here. But yeah, we made the decision. We're okay with it. Very bummed, but we're just gonna go on with whatever's next.
Yeah, so at some point you just have to decide and be happy with your decision, and life goes on.
Yep.
I think it's the only trail that we stopped because of injury. So we've been very fortunate. I mean, we've said before on training hikes and through hikes, oh my God, it's so easy. It would be so easy to injure yourself out here. And it's amazing. We've been so fortunate not to have anything like this ever happen.
Yeah, I mean, we really trip all the time and catch ourselves or actually fall down. And in a second, you're like, oh, I could have done something. But then we usually just recover and go on. But this time it was different. And it happens.
Yep.
Yeah. So if anyone needs to come to our hostel in Franklin, North Carolina, we are going to be back there shortly. Our caretakers have done an amazing job.
Thank you, Barb and Pat.
Barb and Pat, they've done an awesome job taking care of our hostel, taking care of hikers. People have loved them. They've loved the experience. So we're so happy that worked out. And we'll be back soon. So come say hi. Come visit us.
Ciao.